Welcome to Core Cutting Today for February 29th, 2020. Happy Leap Day, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your extra day here in 2020. But today we're going to be diving into some of the biggest stories happening in the world of core cutting right now. And since it's Saturday, take a look back at some of the biggest stories from the week gone by. Now, if you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. And hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV. If you want to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes down below. I'll put a link to each story there in the order I talk about them so you can read about them for yourself and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. A little apology if you hear a bunch of noise and stuff in the background. There are painters downstairs painting the office suite below us and they're blasting some music and stuff today, so I apologize about that. But let's get into the news real quick because there's a lot to cover. Starting off with Fox RSNs. I know Jess talked yesterday about YouTube TV losing Fox RSNs. Starting today, later today, I believe they get dropped if they aren't already dropped by the time I hit post on this video. But Fox is regional sports networks are also reportedly coming up for renewal later this year from Comcast, and Rich Greenfield from Lightshed Partners, who is a very well-respected analyst in the world of cord cutting and TV in general, has come out and said that he believes that Comcast will not renew the Fox RSN deal. Much like YouTube TV, much like Sling and Fubo TV, they've all said the same thing, that, hey, these are just not worth it. A few interesting things to note here, though, is Sinclair is saying, hey, we offered YouTube TV an extension, even a price cut to keep them. Apparently YouTube TV still thought that was way too much money and said that that was more than they're willing to pay, so they're going to cut it. Hopefully, though, this isn't the end of it. Right now, you do have a few options still with Hulu and AT&T TV to watch these Fox RSNs, but as of right now, those are your only two cord cutting options. From the sounds of it, we may be seeing even some cord cutting services out there, or some non-cord cutting services like Comcast, drop Fox regional sports networks, which could be really tough. If you're a fan of one of those networks, your options to watch them are very limited. Dish was one of the first to come out and say, hey, the amount of people who watch this is very small, but it's actually one of the most expensive networks on here. With them insisting to put this into the core packages, it means everybody has to pay for one of the most expensive channels when most people don't watch it. That's their pushback. Dish has come out and told Altitude Sports, which is a regional sports network in the greater Denver, Colorado area, hey, we'll put you as an add-on. If people want you, they can pay directly just for that service. We don't want to put you into our core package. And I predict that's where we're going with a lot of this. That increasingly, a majority of these regional sports networks will become a la carte services where you'll subscribe to them directly. I predict that Fox Regional Sports Networks by the end of this year may even do that. Now, I don't know anything. There's no inside information here I'm giving away. I just suspect that especially if Comcast drops them, Sinclair paid a lot of money, about $10 billion for those networks. They may be forced to go and pay extra, or go offer a direct paid option to the end subscribers, maybe through something like Amazon channels or Roku channel or more, to offer it. Or they may find themselves in a position where they're just saying, hey, we're not making money on Fox Regional Sports Networks anymore because hardly anyone's carrying them. And that's kind of what can kill a network. So it'll be interesting to see if Fox Regional Sports Networks goes direct. Look for equal pressure to be put on Comcast's NBC sports networks, which may come up to have to say, hey, you know, we may also have to launch a direct-to-consumer option. Maybe they bundle it into Peacock. We'll see what happens there. But give me your feedback. Would you subscribe to a Fox Regional Sports Network just to get that particular channel as an add-on? Is it important to you or not? Let me know. All right, a little jump forward to Monday. I know we talked about this a little earlier this week, but I want to go over it all. Monday is the new AT&T TV service launch. We talked about, is it a cord cutting service? Is it not? But Monday is when it's going live, March 2nd, 2020. It does include a 2-year contract. Second year is more, costs more than the first year and more. So keep that in mind, that there are a lot of costs here. It is available in a few test markets, but it's going nationwide on March 2nd. So let me know, do you plan to subscribe or not? I'd love to hear from you and what your thoughts are. We will of course have full coverage when it comes out in March 2nd, 2020. Good news for Disney Plus fans. There's a lot of you out there have been wanting a new on Disney Plus section. So you can see all the new content coming to Disney Plus in a single spot. Can be kind of hard to find that. Disney Plus yesterday rolled out an update to their apps to add a new category to Disney Plus. So there's an entire row now that talks about what's new on Disney Plus. Check that out. It's a really great way to just kind of see all that. Love to know, now that Disney Plus has been out for a while, do you think it's worth it? Is there enough content to justify the price? I prepaid for 4 years because I did the 3-year prepay D29, whatever it's called, discount, and then I got a free year of Verizon on top of it. But honestly, just not a lot of content there. My daughter isn't even. I got a daughter in elementary school. She's not even spending a lot of time there. So it'll be interesting to see if Disney Plus can maintain its growth, or we're going to see it start shrinking as people look at the content and say, this may or may not be worth it for us. Love to know what you think. Now, do I think Disney Plus is in trouble? No. It's widely popular still. Disney makes really good content. And the new Mandalorian season's coming out later this year in October, if I remember correctly. So keep that in mind. One of the stories we published this week was about the new Roku TVs, Roku speakers, and Roku players. Got a lot of questions about new Roku Ultra. Would there be a new Roku Ultra? Your guess is as good as mine. Now, I wouldn't be surprised about a minor update, but we just saw a major refresh of the Roku Ultra a few months ago. Last fall, Roku rolled out a new Roku Ultra. Not only was this an improvement of the Roku Remote like we saw the year before, the actual physical streaming player was more powerful with a better internal memory and that kind of stuff. So dramatic improvement of everything there. And keep my eye on it. We do know 8K Roku TVs coming out this year. It's being reported that some early signs of new Roku speakers going through the FCC. And I fully expect probably this fall new Roku players, primarily maybe the Roku Express and Roku Stick Plus, especially the Roku Stick Plus being most likely to be updated in 2020. That's what I'm hearing, that's what I'm seeing, and I'd love to know what you think of that. Leave me a comment, let me know. I'll really appreciate hearing from you. All right, and lastly, a growing number of small cable companies are throwing in the towel, giving up on cable TV, and going streaming only. Now, we just learned that Frontier is also partnering with Philo. So Frontier is going to start selling Philo as an option if you don't want their base TV package from Frontier. Probably more partners will continue to do this in the future. A lot of people ask me, Luke, what does this mean for the future of cord cutting if you can get your package from your cable company? To me, it doesn't do anything. The fact that I may manage my billing through a cable company, through my ISP, it's not a bad idea. You know, having one less bill is great. Now, some of these partners aren't necessarily doing that, and that's a little bit of the confusion. Some cable providers will allow you to manage your bill directly through them for like YouTube TV. Others are just offering it as an option that when you get their internet, they can help you sign up for it. But you still need to create a separate YouTube TV account and do all that. So keep that all in mind. But I actually find this very interesting. You know, the smaller cable companies are just finding themselves unable to compete. When you got Comcast and others spending millions on new hardware, Dish and DirecTV coming out with new remotes and all kinds of stuff, the smaller ISPs are struggling to compete with their TV service. Plus, the cost of the TV content keeps going up as subscriber numbers keep falling. I've heard from many people that most cable companies have far more internet customers than traditional pay TV customers. So for them, I think a lot of them are just saying, hey, it makes sense for us to just walk away from TV, focus on internet, focus on phone, home security, whatever else they do, and let TV be handled by YouTube TV, Philo, Fubo, etc. So we're going to keep a very close eye on this going forward. But I'd love to know what you think. Would you subscribe to your TV service through an ISP if it's from like YouTube TV, etc., just to make billing and management a lot easier? Leave me a comment, let me know. Well, that's it for today. I know a little quick, precise show. Sorry the music or where, I'm not even sure if you're hearing that really in the background. Trust me, I hear that in my office. But they're painting, so hopefully they're gone after today and we won't hear them come Monday. So I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. A few things. Don't forget, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. If you ever find any news or tips or tricks, some of these stories that I talk about here come from readers like you emailing us. The YouTube TV job in Fox RSN came from a reader's tip. So we really do appreciate it. They're really helpful. Go to corecarsnews.com, click on the Contact Us button, send us an email, send us details. It really does help us. We're going to do our best to help you break free from the high cost of cable TV and still watch the shows that you enjoy. So I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Stay warm, stay safe. I know there's a lot of storms, a lot of cold weather still across the country. Hopefully spring makes it to wherever you are early this year. I know I'm eager for spring. So take care, everybody. Thanks for your support. I'll see you real soon. Talk to you on Monday.